everyone, it's Emma here from SMAPS. I'm actually at SMAPS and it's eerily quiet, which is it's strange, but I wanted to do this. As I said, I'm feeling a lot better and a lot more inspired today. We're day 3 of being closed here at SMAPS. We closed on Monday at 12 o'clock, and I've had a lot of brand new mummies reaching out to me, especially Jamie Hickford. Thank you for inspiring me to do this. This is my very first time making a video Pilates, so you're gonna have to bear with me. I've actually written myself my little 15-minute class. So this is going to be a post-pregnancy, so from 6 weeks of having a baby and onwards, mini mat class. It's 15 minutes. Of course, if you want to do it for longer at home, you certainly can. All you would need to do is add to the reps. So I'm going to do just a few of each rep so that I keep my class to 15 minutes. But if you're feeling good and you're feeling strong at home and you have time between your baby's sleeps to do this, definitely do this. Today's class is going to focus on what is your core, then some breathing. We're going to go from there into pelvic curls, a little bit of abs, a little bit of posture work, and then we're going to do a little quick challenge at the end, and then we're going to be do a stretch and we're going to be all finished. I will definitely add more as I get better at this, I guess. So we're going to go from there. So what is your core? Do you know what your core is? It's a very important thing. Before anyone does any Pilates, it's important to understand your own body. Now, if you've just had a baby, inside might feel a little bit empty, and you know, not everyone understands that, but you mummies, you definitely will understand. You grow a baby, it takes 9 months, so you're structurally sound and structurally strong, and then what happens is your baby comes out within a day, or within 4 hours if you're lucky, or a lot longer if you're not lucky. And then once that baby comes out, inside you is going to feel very weak and very unsupported. You might have a separation, you might have pelvic floor problems, you might have had a really hard birth, you might have had a cesarean. So depending on where your body is at, you've got to really listen to your body. It's really important to know what your core is though. So let's pretend it's a tin can, yeah? So you've got your core, which is your deep tummy muscle, TA, transverse abdominis. You've got your diaphragm that sits on top, and you've got your pelvic floor that sits underneath. So it's really important that when you breathe in, you remember that I don't mean skinny jeans. When I say breathe in, I mean breathe in, expand those lungs, a big what we call lateral breathing in Pilates. And as you breathe out, my favorite analogy, that's a good visual for everyone, as you breathe out, you think no more juice left in the kids' premas, yeah? They've sucked the little last bit of juice and it goes, sucks it in, the whole little prema implodes on itself. So you breathe in big air, breathe out little body, little ribs, little waist, little front, little back, pelvic floor lifts. Now, because you have had babies, let's quickly talk about our pelvic floor. The easiest way to do it is just to sit with yourself, whether you sit cross-legged on the floor or standing like I am. Take a big breath in and let your body expand. Now, as you do that, your diaphragm presses down and your pelvic floor will relax a little bit. Now, as you breathe out, you're going to get that lovely little lift, a lift inside you and a lift up through the diaphragm. They're kind of like eyes. They like to wink together, yeah? So think about them, whether you think about them like little jellyfish that are within inside you, but just have a couple of breaths right now and just feel that feeling. Down, up, down, up. It's really important to have that little feeling. It might feel to you maybe like you're stopping a wee, and if you're just 6 weeks post-pregnancy and you had a really hard birth, and it might feel a little bit numb down there still, or you might not be sure if you're lifting up your pelvic floor, you can always do that activation or that lifting up through your bottom as well, and that will help activate the front of your pelvic floor. It sounds strange, but definitely to mummies out there, you'll know exactly what I mean. That little lift up, that internal lift as the air leaves your body. So what we're going to do now is we're going to come over to the mat and get ready. Of course, if you have any questions about your pelvic floor, about separations, about hard births, or just how your body is feeling, just shoot me a question over on Instagram, write me an email, write me a message in Facebook Messenger, and I will get back to you. But yeah, let's begin. Okay.